Welcome back to the next episode of Hand of Fate. Last time we got a bit dunked on. I wasn't expecting to have that many debuffs, and I was not prepared. This time, it will be different.
Back so soon? I knew you would not falter. Can you muster the strength to go on?
I'm gonna certainly try.
Your choices.
Story mode. Let's go for this Queen of Skulls. Oh, I really do hate Haunted. It's so evil.
Come now. The Queen awaits.
Deck Builder. Recommended, sure. I'll eventually go into making my own deck and doing all of that stuff and doing the DLC stuff as well. But for now, I'm just going to go with recommended and jump straight into the Queen of Skulls. I refuse to die this time.
Did you expect me to tell your fortune?
Ooh.
No. A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies. Of course, I am different. My powers are genuine.
I'm not sure if I believe him, but sure. Helm of Reflection. Upon reflecting a projectile, this helm creates a small force explosion. Ooh, that's amazing. I don't know why I got that for free, but I'll take it. Hero's Remains. You pass a funeral. It's obvious from the size of the procession that the deceased was a well-loved figure. You are approached by the cleric. This great hero fell defending our beloved town of Windermere. His sword and shield are powerful artifacts, but must be returned to his hometown for the proper burial rites to be completed. Will you do this, traveler? Sure. Take the hero's belongings. Thank you. This will mean the world to his family. The town would have revolted had these artifacts not been returned. It's not far to the hero's hometown. Look for the town cleric when you get there. Ooh, Viking Blade.
Take your feelings and turn them into power.
Rage. That's not too bad. Would you like to equip the Viking Blade? No. I'm gonna return it. And Pain. Shield Bash deals damage to the opponent. Damage increases as you go. Oh. Reflecting. Oh, no. I need to return it. I'm not gonna use the hero's artifacts. And hurry! It's not wise to anger the spirits of the dead by delaying their proper rites. Heavy Burden.
Another curse on the table. Let us see how you...
After 5 steps, player loses 50% of their max health. Oh, that's nice. Hero's Return. Please don't... Oh, it's not far at all. Boop. Boop. Hero's Return.
There has never been a hero whose end has not been thus.
That's pretty true. You reach Windermere, hometown of the dead adventurer. The town cleric meets you at the gate. He appears to have been standing vigil. Return the hero's sword. Thank you. This blade will once again be wielded in righteous fury. Do you also have his shield? Return the hero's shield. Truly, you have done the Almighty's work in returning this shield. Thank you. Blessed are we who protected can fell those who trespass against us. Well, at least I get 2 blessing cards. Headman's Blessing.
Many of these blessings are too good for the likes of you.
Ooh. Axe grants a player 3 health. I'm using an axe. Treasure
The gods
Picker.
look upon you favorably.
When the player chooses from multiple equipment or gain cards, the choice available increased by 1. That's nice as well. I like those blessings. Cool. Heavy Burden is also now gone. Whew. Oh, the White Minotaur hunting the huntsman. I really want to continue this one.
Is at stake.
I really want to fight the White Minotaur. Sounds exciting. Turns out that it's not too hard to track down a mad huntsman who's on a crusade across the countryside in search of a mythical beast. He has been spotted interrogating tavern goers, accosting travelers in the woods, and closely scrutinizing various animal droppings. You hear that he recently left the small town of Thatchcross and he's been heading into the forest nearby. You follow a set of tracks that lead into a leafy glade. Colourful autumnal debris blankets the ground. You stop dead when you hear a suspiciously loud snapping sound beneath your feet. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
A choice.
3.
Select
3
your
is lucky.
desire.
Oh. The ground disappears from beneath your feet. You have a split second to leap toward firm ground. You launch yourself through the air, reaching for the edge of this seemingly man-made pit. Okay, well I guess I get another chance. 3 is lucky this time. Yes. You catch the edge of the pit with a firm grasp and manage to haul yourself up onto solid ground. In front of you stands a grizzled veteran hunter, adorned with many trophies from his kills. He moves with calm assurance, but his gaze pierces you like a dagger. I am impressed that you escaped my trap. In fairness, it was not designed for one such as you, but someone more substantial. Having spent so many years in the role of hunter, it is unusual to find myself as prey. Let us share a drink at the tavern, where we can converse as men instead of tracking each other's footprints like beasts. This card's token is now yours. Yes! I will find that white minotaur! Stranger in the Shadows. Ooh, this is also a new one.
The Count enters the picture.
The Count?
As you plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards. Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
Some I already wish I left untouched. On a dark, moonless night, down a lonely road, you encounter a hooded stranger. Greetings, friend. I am in need of some sustenance. Would you be willing to offer some of your vigor in exchange for gold? He asks, taking out a bag of coin. So he's a vampire, but sure, why not? The stranger moves with unnatural speed to grasp you firmly and bite at your throat. After a few seconds, he releases you. Thank you, he says, handing you some gold as you regain your composure. Only 10 health, that's not much. I am not yet sated. Would you like to earn more gold? Sure, why not? The stranger moves with unnatural speed to grasp you firmly and bite at your throat. After a few seconds, he releases you. Thank you, he says, handing you some gold as you regain your composure. Mortal, you seem unusually willing to give up your blood for material gain. The stranger goes on to tell you of a tale of secret blood auctions and where they may be found. This card's token is now yours. I just wanted the token. The gold is absolutely useless on this map. I pretty much regained most of my health there as well. Ladder escape. To continue forwards, you must first descend down a ladder and into the unknown. You have discovered the exit to this area. Climb the ladder. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
At their heart, all games are about power, are they not? The
Weird
acquiring
maps.
of power, the retaining of power, and most importantly, the use of power.
Really weird maps on this run. I mean, there's 3 different... Okay, let's go up first. A dark dweller.
Evil made flesh, but with no craft or substance. Powerful magic, but unfocused.
Your path is blocked by an evil mass of tentacles and eyes. Even as you watch, the thing sprouts new limbs, reaching eagerly for you. Let's flee back the way I came. The unnatural terror that grips your soul lingers for hours after you flee to safety. I mean, there's nowhere else to go that way. I might as well just leave. Yeah, that was such a bad place to put a dark dweller.
Crypt rubbing. I'm not sure the dead fighting back makes this any more dignified.
It really doesn't, no. The Dead King's Halls. You see an ancient ornate coffin in the main burial chamber. It may hold spectacular wealth, but it will surely be guarded. Draw 2 monster cards. 4 of
The
Plague.
undead do tend to rise again.
Jack of Skulls and a 4 of Plague. That's disgusting. I should be able to take them though. I've never been one to back down. Attempt to take them by surprise. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. I'm feeling lucky about 2. Yes! Suddenly, you leap into the fray, taking one of them down before they can even react. Ooh, let's get rid of the Jack of Skulls. Because the Jack of Skulls will summon another Skulls card, so I think just taking on the 4th Plague, as much as I hate Plague, will be just easier. Also, it's not Scales. I despise Scales. What? I knocked him off the edge? I was stunned there for a bit. I couldn't believe that I actually just shield bashed that dude off the edge. Well, force explosion him off the edge. That was fun. I lost a bit more health than I should have because I was relearning the controls because I haven't played it in so long. But it was pretty good. 3 game cards. You loot the room. Armory, draw 2,
I'm
select,
sure you're
keep 1.
grateful for that.
Oh yes, I get to draw 3 now. Ooh. Consuming Shame? All weapon attacks are
This
harmed with powerful
alchemist could
poison.
have turned his mind to the creation of gold or wonderful substances to better mankind, but instead settled for crafting vile poisons. Disgraceful.
I'll take one of the vile poisons. Health tonic,
A
gain 5
little
exile.
extra health.
Oh,
but
that's
it's only
beautiful.
a momentary respite.
15 gold. Shop. I don't want to buy anything from you. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. General shops offer a range of items and healing. Recently, their item prices have fallen. I'm just here to buy food. What do you have for sale though? Life's Limb. Strike a curse enemy for bonus damage. Also removes the curse. Ring of Justice. Using a weapon causes the plate to be fully healed. For the ring to be destroyed. Ooh. Armor of Cold and Chains of Rage. I'm just here for the food. Yep, thanks for the food. So glad that buying food doesn't give you curses. A noble trader.
Wealth separates the highest from the lowest, and that is, in itself, a form of virtue.
I love the dealer in this game. He's such a badass. A nobleman passes you on the road in the town of Stiegel, but casts little more than a glance at you. Yeah, I don't have any rare equipment. Cave escape.
Caves and caverns. One cannot hope to find adventure without a little delving now.
Spelunking. Sorry. First time I found this card. A bank and foreboding cave. Oh, dank? Is that dank or dank? Okay. A dank and foreboding cave lies between you and your goal. You have discovered the exit to the area. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
Do you understand
What's with
what
all these
it is
little
we do
tales?
now? Or did I rush you through the rules, pushing you into the play before you were prepared?
Rushed me a little bit, but I understand how to play. I just don't understand why.
Well
A
then,
winding trail.
how will you deal with this?
Suddenly, a tree falls across your path, blocking the way ahead. Dealer draws you 1 monster card. Draw 1 monster card.
Poor Jack. His place is so much lower than ours. He merely repeats the same motions over and over, incapable of change.
Weapons bristle from the trees around you, their wielders' faces obscured by the undergrowth. Give us all your gold, or die! Oh, that's Scales and Jack of Dust. Ooh. Oh, I don't have much gold, but I shouldn't... They're daring to threaten me. I will fight them. You shout a battle cry and raise your weapon. The battle begins. I don't think I'm going to survive this. I will survive this. I refuse to die here. Oh, please don't let the Jack summon anything too insane. It's just... Oh, he just summoned some dust dudes with him. That's not too bad. Ooh, that one hurt. At least it sounded like it hurt. Ooh, I really do hate scales. I forgot how to use... There we go. Woo! That was a good fight. I really do hate scales though. Scales are like my mortal enemies. But that was a fun one. I lost far too much out there, but that was a fun one. Draw one equipment card. The Undead Bane. Does fire damage on hits against undead. Press 1 to ignite all undead enemies. Left mouse, swing it. I don't think I'm going to equip it. I've got the blessing that gives me more health after killing someone with an axe. Alone. I have no money to give you, bud. In a busy market town, you are approached by a shopkeeper on the verge of losing his store. I literally have no money to give you, bud. Sorry. The shopkeeper sighs, saying, then I fear it will be the arena for me when I cannot pay my debts. Sorry, bud. A shop. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Let's pass it by. You continue on your journey. Alicia in the underworld. Ooh, I'm still looking forward to continuing this one.
Let us stake a token.
I love
on
getting
their
new
foolishness.
tokens. I really love getting new tokens. As you attempt to discover more about the bizarre portal you encountered, one name keeps recurring, a mystic named Alicia. Apparently her expertise on all aspects of Shadow Realms, interdimensional travel, and beasts of the void is unparalleled. You track Alicia's caravan. She travels under the guise of a fortune teller. Her appearance doesn't match the whispers about her. She is considerably shorter and has much more of a beard. She audibly clears her throat before speaking to you. "Welcome, stranger." She recoils in mock blindness. "The dark clouds of fate swirl around you in a tempest. For a little gold, I can help you see your future through the storm." Yeah, you decide not to pay for tricks and half-truths and leave the Mystic's caravan. I don't have the money for this. I'll come back if I find some money and an artifact. I think I need an artifact as well. Goblin King's Hall 4. Yes, Mr. Lionel.
I will happily wager on the outcome. I do not think you have what it takes.
Great news, Mr. Lionel declares, excitedly bursting from the back of a wagon as it passes you, along a well-trodden path through a sunny meadow. "One of the Goblin King's sons has decided to challenge the old fool for his position as ruler of our people. Under Goblin law, he can legally take his father's place if he can beat him in single combat." Oh, excuse me, Mr. Lionel's voice is a bit rough today. "But the king, crafty slug that he is, has hidden the crown in the treasure vaults. Without the crown, the leadership cannot be resolved. There must be chaos in the capital." Let's ask about the capital. Oh, Goblin Town is hidden away in an enormous cavern under one of the human cities. You wouldn't believe which one, even if I told you. It's full of thieves, you know. No point visiting unless you have business with the king or his family. Anyway, the point is that the crown is in one of the treasure vaults. If we can find it, then I can use it to blackmail the king into letting me back into the city. How about it, friend? Let's go find the vault. That's the spirit, Lionel says gleefully, rubbing his hands together. That crown is going to get me back to my rightful place. You lead the way this time. Hours later, you stand staring through the doorway into another vault. Good luck, my friend, Lionel says, giving you a reassuring pat on the arm. Find the treasure chest. The crown must be in there. You pause for a moment, wondering if that was a voice you heard echoing between the traps. Lionel gives you a helpful kick to the rear, sending you through the doorway. Oh, are they going to be enemies now? Whoa. What? That was rough. Outside, you meet up with Mr. Lionel again. Did you get it? He asks excitedly. Quickly, you must have it. You hold out the goblin crown, an ugly wooden thing embedded with large gems, for his inspection. The crown! My ticket home! At last! Just as he reaches out to take the crown, a trio of goblins appear from the treasure vault, one of them saying, I'm telling you, there was a human down here. The goblins stop dead and stare at you. Look! One of them screams. He's taken the king's crown! You turn back to discover that Mr. Lionel is nowhere to be seen. Stop! Thief! One of the goblin guards yells as another goblin blows on his horn and a magic portal appears. More goblins begin to arrive, all yelling and pointing in your direction. Get him! Yells one. Seize him! Yells another. You're the king's favorite. You seize him. You decide to leave before the increasing number of goblins' guards bolsters their courage enough to compel them into action. As cards
It has
tokens
been
now
called the
yours.
game of eternity that we play. I didn't think that meant you'd take forever to make a decision, mind.
Oh, you're such a brat. Forest escape.
Roaming ever forward, hunting for the truth.
Your path forwards will take you into the forest. You've discovered the exit to this area. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
Think about the way we play this game.
Infantry.
You continue to die, yet we reset the board each time. One has to wonder how it is possible to truly lose. You can always review your cards here.
I am wondering now how it is possible to truly lose. I'm equipping the Undead Bane because I feel like there's going to be a lot more skeletons from here on out. Treasure chest. While exploring a dungeon, you see a treasure chest at the end of a hall. The chest may hold great wealth, but the chamber may be trapped. Let's approach it. I'm feeling brave. 4 feels lucky. 4 was not lucky. You move forward carefully, but suddenly hear a click. The room begins to fill with a deadly gas. Attempt to escape it. Four feels lucky again. 4 was lucky this time. You dive through the billowing clouds to reach the other side safely. You approach the treasure chest. The treasure chest looks battered, but still intact. What treasure might it hold? Let's attempt to pry it open. 4 feels lucky again. I'm just going to go with 4 again. Wow, okay. The treasure chest stubbornly refused to give way to your attempts. You leave, disappointed. Darn it. Devil's Carnival.
Frivolity is not my forte.
Token.
This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
One day, just as dusk gathers, you reach a large country town hosting a traveling circus. Strange sights and stranger smells confront you as you begin to wander between tents and stalls that were once brightly colored, but now are faded and stained with dust. Peasants and nobles alike wander the streets and alleys, past wonders and amazements, seeming almost dazed. There is something about the place that dulls your senses, and for a while, you forget your quest, forget even the path that brought you to this place. Don't fail me again, 4.
Choose from these options.
How could you fail me again, 4? A black cat darts out and weaves between your legs. Distracted, you take a wrong turn and wander down a darkened alley. The mysteries of the carnival await you. Yes! I'll take the success. Genuine unicorn tonic can cure any injury, whether from a sword or claw. A man calls, holding up a bottle. He suddenly slashes your arm with a knife, and as you open your mouth to protest, he flicks the bottle, splashing some of the tonic on you. You start to reach for your weapon, but then stop. The crowd leads in and watches as the wound in your arm closes before your very eyes. Made from genuine unicorns and 7 secret ingredients. Available here for only 1 night. The dealer draws you 1 health gain card. Ooh, I needed that. Please be a big 1. 10 health. I'll take it, I guess. The crowd surges forward to buy this miracle potion, and you walk on, smelling of ground-up unicorn horn, elvish blood, ratman sweat, and several other pungent odors you can't identify. Sometime later, you find yourself standing at the edge of a forest, the sounds of the crowd behind you. Day is just dawning, but which day? Looking back, you see the ruined buildings of a country town, long ago abandoned. Darn it, no token for me this time. Okay. I'm not sure why it's revealing everything to me. Twisted Canyon I want to go for. Marketplace I want to go for. Altar I want to go for. Shop I want to go for because I can buy food. I think I'll head down to the shop first. Hitch a ride.
A horse is a fine companion. I'm sure you'll leave this one in time. You do not seem to have the temperament for friends, even in the animal kingdom.
Nope, me and animals don't get along. Me and anything don't get along. My character's Grom. You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight, lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of the canyon. From the top of the canyon you can see a few handholds in its steep walls. Let's go retrieve that bad boy. I felt for 4, but 2 just seemed luckier. Oh, they were both 2 and 4. Haha. You carefully make your way down the side of the rocky cliff. As you approach the bottom, your hands slip and you fall ungracefully to the ground. You retrieve the weapon from the ancient corpse. Scorching zeal. Oh, yes. Would you like to equip it? Yes, I would.
Pleases you.
It's one of my favorite weapons. Let's go grab some more food. Okay, yes. Approach the shop, yes. We know all about the shops now. We've been to many of them. Too many of them, in fact. Sell items. I probably don't need my axe anymore. I mean, I've got Scorching Zeal. Probably don't need this anymore either, the Undead Bane. Let's see, how much would it cost to heal my wounds? Ew, that's expensive. Ugh, the food will heal them in time. Cool, I think that's enough food. Thank you, shopkeep. I'm not even going to look at your items because they're going to tempt me and I'm going to get cursed. I don't want none of that. Let's head to the altar.
The time of the old gods has come again. A brief period of light in the darkness, of civility and civilization. But its decline was inevitable. Here we are once more, with the gods of blood and thunder.
I prefer thunder myself. On a deserted hilltop in a faraway land, you discover an old altar. The gods of the old religion are powerful, yet unpredictable in their favors. Do you wish to pray at the altar? Yeah, why not? 3 years lucky, 3 years very unlucky. One bended knee, you beseech the gods to aid you in your quest. A deafening clap of thunder answers your prayer. A sudden shower of gigantic hailstones almost kills you. I'm not feeling so well anymore. I'm not feeling too well.
Not a good day to be in Stiegel. So few are.
Wow, poor Stiegel. So marketplace.
There's a token in it for you if you win.
Oh, I want that token. You arrive at the town of Stiegel on market day. The market vendors are buying food today. You may offer some food, but the amount of gold you receive for it is not guaranteed. Ooh, I'm not gonna steal. Should I sell half my food? Well, I'll need the gold to hopefully do healing potions. You place half your food in a sack brought by one of the vendors and stand back to await the end of the day's trading. This god's token is now yours. A man approaches you with a chest containing the gold paid for your food. Three, baby! Oh, there goes all my gold. You open the chest to discover only 3 gold coins. I got a token! I think in it's 10 health immediately. This will probably save my life. Sell items. Do I have anything else I can really sell? I don't need this. It helped me, but now it's useless. Instead, I need a new food. I think that was a good trade. I got the token. I may not have got too much gold out of it, but I got the token. I got some health after the stupid old gods. Maybe I shouldn't say that. And I've got about half my health back again.
Better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly.
Found a friendly trader willing to let you ride in his wagon. Hitch a ride! You embark on the next leg of your adventure.
I hear nothing but the sounds of morning. She is close.
Ooh, shop. I got no money for you. Another shop? That's nice. I'm running out of food. Up or down, up or down, up or down. I'm feeling good about up. Dark Dweller.
Your food runs short. This does not bode well.
Your path is blocked by an evil mass of tentacles and eyes. Attempt to get around the creature. Oh, wow, this is not very... let's go with one. We haven't done one. And then, of course, it's... No! Your luck lasts only so long before the tentacles get hold of you. 2 pain cards.
Nasty.
And there goes my Scorching Zeal. I now just have a basic sword. Local peasant. While crossing a forest clearing, you meet a peasant woman. Greetings, stranger. The winter's been hard on my family this year. In the forest behind her, you sense movement. In exchange for some food, I'll tell you everything I know about these lands. I don't have much food. Goodbye then, stranger, the woman says, waiting for you to move on. Thank gosh it's the Queen of Skulls.
Death and learn your fate.
I may not have a lot of health. I may not even have a good weapon. But I also couldn't continue without food. This is going to be the worst fight ever. A powerful skeleton warrior with the ability to summon a demonic pile of skulls that can create a legion of skeletons. Few necromancers possess the skill or courage to attempt the creation of such a creature. Any misstep during the ceremony could result in a hideously painful death.
Win this and claim my token.
Oh my word. Wish me luck, people. This is going to be that one hell of a fight. I wish I kept my... I guess I still have my consuming shame. Bombs? Is she dead? Did she die from the poison? Oh, that poison is broken! Even though there is a still alive skeleton behind me, I'm good.
Then it is done. When even a creature as haunting as the Queen of Skulls perishes, we know the game is almost done. The kings are gathering now.
My heart is beating so fast after that fight. I can't believe I won it. That felt so good! Death to the Queen! For escaping the huntsman's trap, you receive the mug and barrel. I'm heading to the inn with him. To the inn with him. To the inn with him. I think this is Mr. Lionel. Oh no. For trading so enthusiastically with a stranger in the shadows. This is a vampire. You receive blood auction. This is Mr. Lionel. For helping Mr. Lionel with his quest, you receive the Goblin King crown, the maze of traps, and goblins. And that continues the quest, I think. This also starts a new quest line. I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes. What was this for again? The marketplace? For trading in the marketplace, you receive supplies, gain-fied food. Oh, I could always use some more supplies. A merchant's favor. And this is for the Queen of Skulls. I love the skull heart. As a reward for defeating my skeleton queen, you receive the Queen of Plague. Oh no, at least it's not the Queen of Scales. The Lizard Dome. That sounds rough. As a reward for defeating my skeleton queen, you receive new equipment, the Arrow Cutter. Interesting. And Mortal Whimsy. Oh, that looks so cool.
One more round. You have earned it.
Ooh. Not today, dealer. Not today. But I will be back soon to take you up on that one more round. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe.